Hi you guys, so today I'm gonna do a get ready with me in place of one of the Vlogmases I missed, and I thought we would do something Christmassy. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. I'm not sure what that red mark is, but I thought I would wear my Christmas jammies and we would get ready together. One, because I'm lazy and I'm not ready to get out of my warm pajamas, but two, I thought we would practice maybe like a Christmassy look today, maybe something green. I don't ever really do green, so I thought we would. But I wanted to talk about this. And if you're new to my channel, I haven't been introducing myself in any of my vlogs. My name is Charlie and I love doing lifestyle, and I've recently come to really love vlogging as well. I never really did it a lot and I was always kind of a little bit awkward, but I really do love it. But I also love sharing my lifestyle tips, affordable things, clothing, especially plus size clothing, because I feel like the market for plus size clothing is kind of hit and miss for a lot of things. Either you can get something super duper cute and trendy, but it's gonna break your bank, or matronly and kind of ugly and it's affordable. It's really a shame. So I'm trying to find really affordable places. So far, I've really loved Fly Curvy is amazing. Boohoo's amazing. Old Navy has great options, and recently Walmart has been really hitting the mark for me. So if you enjoy that or would like to see more of that, I would love you to stick around. So I wanted to talk about this Aquaphor. I've never ever tried it other than the lip, like the chapstick, and even then I really never liked it. I much preferred Carmax because it is medicated and has a numbing agent. If you didn't know, Carmax is actually medicated. And excuse the background, things should be back to normal here very soon. My house is in a disarray. My sister and I really went ham this weekend and Christmas shopped, and everything is a mess. So my sister bought this for my daughter. I didn't know why she wanted it because she has acne prone skin, but she said she had seen something. Recently, she's been washing with the antibacterial Dial soap and really loving it. And her skin looks really good. And then she asked for this. And I was like, you know what? Let me just try it because I have some really bad cracks in my hand, which I have never, ever experienced before. And I don't want to really show anybody. And I noticed that my skin is just like, never been like cracky or peely, and I tried this ointment last night and I even put it on my lips and I really loved it. It is pricey to me. I know some people might be like, lady, that's like $4. To me it's a little pricey, but it definitely is worth it. As you can see, I don't know what all this is. I usually don't I don't know. My skin's just acting a fool right now and is not happy. You two had better settle down. So I'm thinking of something green. So I pulled out, you two had better settle down. Let him sleep. I pulled out my James Charles and Morphe palette. You guys, I bought this before all those scandals, before all that crazy stuff. And I do not, just popping out my nose ring, I don't support him anymore. Not because of anything other than I'm too old to be more involved in the drama. And I remember watching it and noticing myself kind of being involved in watching it, and I was like, ooh, this is not good. I've kind of stopped watching a lot of those YouTubers, but I'm really digging these two greens right here, and I've never dipped into them. I mean, I have used this palette quite a bit. I especially love those browns, but I'm thinking that, and then I have this Yolanda Makeup Bio. Get out of that. You are not going to eat my bathrobe. No. And then today's vlog, I'm going to show you the clothes that I got in better detail. But I have this Makeup by Yolanda palette, and they have some really, really fabulous greens right in this section here that I've not been able to touch. Most of the times I go for these more like unusual colors, and I even have a red that I really want to get into. Now, this is not like the best, nor is it the worst palette. I really, really enjoy that. But you have to have a little bit of experience with glitter, in my opinion. So I'm just going to moisturize, even though I don't know how that Aquaphor would fare under makeup. I'm not sure if it would do well with it, so I don't want to try it today. So I'm just going to moisturize, and then I'm going to shave my face a little bit, my upper lip, pluck any hairs that are ugly, and I will be right back. So for primer, where the heck is my primer? Here it is. I'm going to go in with this one, the No Pore Blim Primer from Touch in Soul. I was really obsessed with that e.l.f. one, but with my skin so kind of wonky, I feel like it is separating my foundation. So I've been working with this a little bit more. And it's very silicone based, and I really like it, and it feels really, really nice on the skin. So I can't remember if I did tell you guys, but one very exciting, my daughter, and I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. CC cream. This is amazing for mature skin, for dry skin, for any kind of skin technically. Now, if you have really, really, really oily skin, I don't know if you'll love it because it is very moisturizing and it just blends like a dream. Look at that. But if you have a little more mature skin, I think this will be your best friend. Let me kind of turn this way you guys can see me a little bit better. I don't know what this mark is. It's not a pimple. I think it's just like a nasty dry patch. We'll see when I put makeup over it. So my daughter made the cheer team, which was very exciting. I was very happy for her because I knew how important it was. I had said in a previous video that she had talked to her guidance about picking classes that will help her excel in college and look good on college applications, and he told her if she does 4 years of cheer and golf that she really will do well. And the golf, I don't want to say she carried the team because she certainly did not, but she was one of the better players, which is so insane to me. I mean, my daughter is really good at anything she puts her heart to. She's very determined and she does really well in a lot of things. But she had never picked up a golf club in her life. So it was pretty incredible to see how well she did. And she even went to like the county, whatever it is. Unfortunately with golf, I've never got to see her play, which is kind of upsetting, but you can't. It's not, I guess it's just not like that. You would literally have to follow them around the field. And I just don't think you're allowed to do that. I'm not sure, but her golf coaches from last year have already been kind of scouting her out and making sure she's gonna play. And the one guy said to the other coach, my grandfather calls my daughter Brooke, Babbling Brook. He always said it was the perfect name for her, because she's a babbling brook. She loves to talk and chat your ear off and she never shuts up, which in many ways is very, very true. Well, I guess she told the one coach and he calls her Babbling Brook now. And he said to the other coach, just wait till you get Brooke because she's going to chat your ear off. And the first time I met her, she never shut up. And it's very funny to me because she used to be so shy. So her being very social and able to talk to adults is very incredible to me, and it makes me very happy for her because I have a hard time as an adult talking to other adults. So it makes me thrilled that she kind of took after her dad that way because he's the type of guy that's always the life of the party, which makes it easy for introverts like me. So he is, if you've ever, I don't know how to explain my husband, if you can think of the most extroverted person you know, times that by 1,000,000. So my husband never is embarrassed. He says whatever's on his mind, and people either really, really love him, which is 90% of the time people are obsessed with him, or people hate his guts. And usually the people that don't like him are people that are also introverted, or no, sorry, extroverted like him, and always feel like they're competing with him, and it's like you're not going to win. He's just the most, there's no one like him in this world, I swear. He's just, I've never met somebody who just truly, truly can, no matter where he goes, he talks to people. And he literally met his best friend off of eBay. He's just like a weird guy. To me, it's weird because I'm introverted as hell. So that my daughter has slowly become more, look at that. It's so beautiful. And it only needed like, I only needed like 3 pumps. So to see my daughter slowly become that way is quite incredible. So she'll be playing golf in the spring, but she made the cheer team. So she was so happy. Her one girlfriend, I always say the girl, she is, her and I have such a strange relationship. I swear this little girl is trying to get a reaction out of me. I don't know how to explain it. I've never felt this way about another kid before. But this kid, I swear she's like, I don't know if she's looking for attention or what, but I always feel like she wants some type of reaction out of me because I'm a very pretty calm person. I don't really react much. I don't yell. I mean, I'm a yeller, but I'm not like a the kids don't get a big reaction out of me. I mean, you got to remember, I've been raising teenagers since I was 27. I've always taken care of my sisters and their friends and everything. So it's like seen it, done it, been there. It's nothing new. So a lot of this stuff that a lot of newer parents that are dealing with teenagers will overreact to, and I understand it because I did it too before. I'm less of a, it gets a less of a reaction out of me, and I feel like this young girl is looking for that, and I don't know why. I don't know, because she has both of her parents, but they're very lenient on her and allow her to do things that I don't think she should be doing, but that's not my, you know, my decision. She's not my child. But I took her on vacation with us because she is my daughter's very close friend. And I feel like she tormented me the whole time. Not in like a bad way, just wanting some type of reaction from me. And I'm not exactly sure because I've never in my life dealt with this. And I told my daughter, and we kind of laugh about it because my daughter's like, yeah, I see that now that you've brought it up. She does seem that way, but she swore up and down. She only tried out last year because my daughter begged her to. And I bribed them and lied to them and said, oh, if you guys try out, I'll buy you cars. Well, of course, you know, they knew that, obviously. It was a joke, but they joined. Mia swore she'd never do it again. To me, she's not overweight by any means. To me, she's gorgeous. She's one of the prettiest girls, and I don't understand why she can't see this. Like, she is truly, truly one of the prettiest girls, but I believe she thinks she's overweight and maybe was a little lacking in confidence, but she made the team as well, so I hope that boosts her confidence and makes her realize like how beautiful she really is. I truly don't understand why she thinks she's overweight because she's gorgeous. She's got this gorgeous blonde wavy hair and beautiful eyes, and she has the most pretty teeth I've ever seen on a kid that hasn't had braces. But I digress. They made the team. She's so happy. Then, thank the Lord, thank the universe, thank my mom who isn't here. I don't know who to thank, but my sister finally was hired. She's going to be working with a doctor. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's some type of new age therapy. And I am so thrilled. Damn, I was going to use glitter. Shit. I did my whole face first. Damn. Oh, well, I'll figure something out. I might have to, might have put a wrench in our plans. But she got a job and she's working for like a new aged, some type of like therapy for people who are very, very like mentally unwell. I believe that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure because I don't have the degree. She does. But it's finally some experience for her. I'm so thrilled. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the ABH's cream bronzer and caramel. I know I was supposed to save this for Christmas, but it's stunning. It is probably something I will repurchase from now on. I think it's going to last me a long time because when I tell you you need such a small amount, you really, really do. And I'm not kidding. I overdid it yesterday just a little bit. So I just go in. I don't know how else to apply it, but I tap it on here and then I kind of just, that way it's not like speckled, and I just go right in. Look how gorgeous that color is. It is the truest, warmest brown that I have found that's a cream bronzer. It really is. And I am obsessed because like I've told you, I don't like anything cooler toned. So yes, she found a job. She's working with some new age therapy. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll get more information. Today is her first day, which is Monday. And I just texted her and told her, congratulations on starting your new job. To please, I'm going to be sitting here all day waiting for you to call. She's like, I won't be done till probably 6, so don't you dare shower. Don't do anything. Just sit there and wait for me. Just joking. So I'm so excited for her. It's just a good thing. I'm very, very happy for her and her husband. I know they were very nervous, I'm sure, because she was having a very hard time finding a job in her field, and the Marines is just not going to work out for her. She went twice, and each time she came home with a severe injury, and this injury is worse than the time before, and it's the opposite leg. And they think that she just physically can't do it. She can do it every other way, but what she's doing is so labor intensive and her body just can't handle it. I don't think. I know it's so hard for her to handle because she's so used to coming out on top with everything, but I just think it's the first time in her life that she just can't physically handle it. It is so labor intensive what they had going on, that she would call me crying. So yeah, I just think it's, if she were, I just am praying that this works out for her, because it would be the best thing for her. She's a hard worker, she's smart, and she'll do whatever she has to do the best work possible. I just think the Marines were, even my cousin who was in the Army for 30 years and then retired and continued to do work, said he couldn't understand why she would ever have went that route. But, you know, she's that type of person that she's a Virgo and she has to do everything the hard way and the crazy way, and she's a perfectionist. So I was very concerned for her. I know I'm not exactly sure what you can talk about when it comes to that stuff, because some things had happened while she was there that I was very scared about, and I don't want to discuss it because I don't want any trouble, because I don't know. But I'm glad she came home. Something horrendous happened and I was scared to death the whole time she was there, just worried. So in my opinion as a mama, I'm glad she's home. I know she's not happy, but I'm happy, because it just, I don't know, it's just a scary place for women. So I'm glad she's home. That's all I got to say about that. But she did get a job, so that's all that matters. So Saturday we went to Walmart, and that's where I got all these clothes that I'm going to show you in today's vlog. I'm just warming up my nose, and do you see how gorgeous this color is? It just looks like you were kissed by the sun gods. It's going to be so gorgeous for this summer. It's probably more of a summer shade, but I don't care. I love it that much. I am so hot this morning. I got to put my fan on. Hold on, guys. Saturday we went shopping at Walmart. We got all of my she gave me a budget for birthday, and we got some clothes, which I'll show you. And we finished up most of our Christmas stuff. All I have to do now, and yesterday we went to the mall that night, and it was, I'm not joking, if I could say 1,000 people, but I think that would be really, really a lot. I'm not the best judge of character, but or judge of people, but at least hundreds of people were at the mall. So I got very overwhelmed and didn't get much done Saturday. Yesterday I went to Target, and I'll show you in today's vlog some of the stuff that I got. I got some really good deals. Target had some sales, although Target is so expensive, like sickeningly expensive. So I didn't get a lot, but I got my husband done finally, thank God. And I have a few things coming in the mail to finish up everything. The only thing I need to do is go get my grandfather's food basket that I'm going to make him, which I'll bring you along when I do that. I'll probably do that a little later in the week, because Christmas does fall on such a strange day. Being on Sunday is weird to me, but that's okay. It's going to be nice having it over the weekend. Excuse me. And then I have to get my grandmother some things. She wants some religious arts and crafts, and she said to go to either Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. So I'm going to try both here sometime this week. I just couldn't do it this weekend. Everybody was out trying to finish up shopping, and it was a madhouse. So I'm going to powder, do my brows, and I will be back when I'm ready to do something with my eyes. I really wanted to wear glitter today, so we'll see what happens. Okay, you guys, so I have my eyebrows on. For now, they look okay, and we're gonna just do the green and see what happens. So I'm gonna dip in to the lighter green to start, that really pretty Christmassy lime green, and I'm just gonna put it on the lid and we'll go from there. So I have this just dirty, I don't know if it's dirty or not, just this e.l.f. packing brush, which I love, and I think it's really good. There's just a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to tap off my brush once I kind of pack the color on. That way I don't have a huge mess. And we're just going to, hopefully you'll be able to see. I'm just going to start on my lid because I do, like I said, have hooded eyes. So 9 times out of 10, I pack the color on, bring it up, and then do the inner corner with some type of shimmer. I wish you could see a little bit better. I don't know. I'm hoping someday to get a better like setup or desk. This desk is a serious pain in the neck. Maybe like that will be a little bit better. Let's see. So I'm just going to pack on the lid here. So, like I said, I got to make my grandfather a food basket. His birthday is the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve. And we're going to just go down and visit with family all day Christmas Eve. Yeah, there. It's a really, really pretty color. And then I'm just going to go in with a Morphe 513, M513, and start blending. I'm just going to dip into that same color and go in and blend. Yesterday, I was able to get the most gorgeous jean jacket for my husband. For some reason, recently, he's been more into this Western wear. I think my daughter plays a big part in that. And I just love that he does things to make her happy, but I really think he likes it. And I showed you the boots I got him, and then I was able to get him some bootcut jeans, and he just tried them on before we wait too long to exchange them, and they fit him really nice. He looked so good in them. So I got him this really gorgeous jacket from Target, and it was saying it was $49.99, and I'm like, ooh, that's a little pricey for a jean jacket, but it was really, really heavy and nice. So when I took it over to the price scanner just to check the prices, because some stuff was saying it was 40% off, but I didn't know what was, the jacket was 40% off. And I got it for $29.99, and I was so thrilled, so happy. I got to get a little close once in a while just to check that I'm blending, but that looks really pretty. It actually blended really nicely. So yes, I was so excited to see that the jacket was 40% off, which made it an even more fun gift to have. Yeah, so this weekend was fun. My husband and sister and daughter sat outside by the fire. They had a couple beers, and I watched the movie The Prisoner, or Prisoner, with Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, which, when did Jake Gyllenhaal get so good looking? I never knew he was so nice looking. I think I like him better now than when he was younger, because like in Brokeback Mountain and whatever other movies he did, I can't think offhand, he hasn't been as good looking as he has been in the last 2 movies. Whatever the movie was where he's a 911 dispatcher, that was a great movie, and he looked so good in that one, and he looked so good in The Prisoner. And both movies he's either was ex-police or police, and I really liked him in those roles. But the movie Prisoner was really good. It was strange because I didn't understand like why the little girls were kidnapped, because obviously, you know, it's, if you read the synopsis, the 2 little girls are kidnapped, but I just didn't understand why. So if you've seen the movie, put spoiler and maybe like explain it if you know by any chance. But yeah, that was a great movie. I'm just blending, and then I'm probably going to deepen it up with the darker green here, but I'm going to do this eye as well, so I don't have too dark of a color on there yet. So I'm just going to do the same thing to this eye. I'm just trying to think if anything else excited went on this weekend. I'm excited for basketball season to start. That's my favorite time of the year, and I think my daughter starts cheering in January. But other than that, I don't know. Kind of running out of things to chat about. My life has been a little boring lately. I'm excited to show you the haul that I got of clothes. I'm just blending here. This December's been a good December. I had something really, when I went to that Broadway show, that was so much fun. It's just been a fun December. Just blending. Let me blend this eye and I'll be back, because I don't know what to say right now, and I don't want to just have 10 minutes of me blending this light green, and then I'll come back when I put the darker green in. Okay, and I'm back, and this is what I've got going on so far. I'm thinking, you know what I'll talk about? I never did any gift guides this year, and I'm always adjusting myself, sorry. maybe we'll talk about some gift ideas, because I usually do a ton of gift guides throughout this time of the year. I don't know why I'm so hot today. Probably because I'm in these warm pajamas. I probably should put my regular clothes on. So I'm going to dip into that really deep, gorgeous, like pine green. I really love that. And I'm just going to go in with the same brush because I just don't really care that much. It doesn't have to be perfect. If I was going somewhere, I would probably go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. But yeah, I know gifts can be really daunting and scary and hard to figure out, especially hard to buy. So I do have a list of really like I have gift guides for teens, for hard to buy, for men. I always find men in my life the hardest to buy for, because one, like my husband, he buys whatever the hell he wants, which makes it very difficult this time of the year to get him something. And he's very like picky, and it's annoying. Like he has one hobby, which is fishing, and he hasn't been doing that much lately because he's been so busy. And that's about it. He doesn't really do much anything else. He's not like a golfer, or thank God, because golfing is so expensive, or a reader or anything. Like, other than his work, he just fishes. So every year, usually I would buy like a fishing rod or something like that. But this year was a little bit easier. That looks really Mimi from Drew Carey. So I'm going to try to blend it and just use my color swatch to kind of get some of the color off. This year was a lot easier because he wanted a lot of clothing items, which made it more fun and easy. But yes, I think blankets are a great option for people that are hard to buy, because you can't go wrong with that. Or any type of home decor is really a nice gift, in my opinion. Shelves. I got my daughter a beautiful shelf for $15, and it's a 3-tiered shelf. I think shelving is always beautiful because they have such beautiful like floating shelves, and the floating shelves and the triangle shelves and the whatever, the ones that hang from a string that you can put plants on. I think plants are a great idea. Candles, you know, the basic stuff. But like people that are really, really hard to buy for, I think cookware is always amazing. Crock pots, you can't go wrong. I think especially if it's a newer couple or an elderly person, crock pots are amazing. Mugs are always fun to get, things like that. But I'm trying to think of some of the stuff that I used to recommend for my more harder people. The mug warmer, I remember saying. Alarm clocks, they have some really cool alarm clocks that I've recently seen. Slippers, they're always a great option. Pajamas, I feel like, are always a perfect option. Money clips, like I said, can be awesome. Billfolds, wallets are a great gift to give. It's just, I feel like gifting should be more of the thought. Like, I love when people make baskets with little goodies in it. I think that's an amazing option. That's what I'm doing for my grandfather. Alcohol is always a nice gift for people. A nice bottle of wine. It can be very difficult to buy, especially when you have people in your life that have everything they want or need. That's when it can get very, very difficult to buy for people, in my opinion. I think work socks are always a good option, especially if someone's in carpentry work or construction. Work shirts, flannels are always a nice gift. I always feel like it's just the thought that counts. Maybe I'm not a green person. Maybe I don't like green as much as I thought. That's okay. I mean, it did blend out really nicely. Let me see. It's okay. It's okay. Not my favorite color, but that's okay. I wanted to do something a little more fun today, and then I'm going to dip into that glitter, and we're going to do it together. So, the options for glitter, as far as green, are those 4 on the bottom. Excuse me. So, you got this lime green, which I'm going to pass on. Then you have this more turquoise green, which I love, but I don't think it's right. And then these match what I have going on. So, I might just mix. I'm not sure. Now it's all over my fingers. We're just going to go in and be very careful. I have red glitter all over me now. I will play with that red glitter for you guys, maybe on Christmas. Now these greens are a little more of a finer glitter. They're not chunky at all. As you can see, they're much more of a finer milled glitter. So I want to be careful so it's not all over my face. Oh, never mind. It's everywhere. That's okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's a thinner glitter. It's not chunky. I prefer the chunkier glitter. I just think it looks nicer, so I might add a little bit of silver in there with it. So that's just a darker one. I'm going to go in and do the same over here and then just kind of play with it as much as possible. The nice thing about glitter is it's easily manipulated, I feel like. And I don't use glitter glue. I have glitter glue, but I never really use it. I don't think I need it. Let me get this off my face quickly before it sets in and I can't. Yeah, I'm not loving that green. I think it's just the way I have my shadow on. It's pretty. It's definitely not the shadow, it's me. And let's go in with the lighter green, the more like Grinch Stole Christmas green. Let me pick a little more up and see what I can do. Oh, that's gorgeous. I should have just went in with that. That one looks a lot prettier. And then I might go in with one of the silver ones just to add some chunks of glitter. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is what I do to practice my makeup skills, is that I just wear this around the house. And I'm okay with that. When I go to parties and stuff, I do wear a lot of fun things. But I like to practice. When I know I'm not going to go anywhere or I'm just filming some fun videos, I do like to practice. Let me pack some here on the lid just a little bit to match the other one. It is a little messy and that's okay. It's like haphazard a little bit. One's a little darker than the other. And it does look pretty. So I'm thinking maybe I will go in with that lime green like this and just add a couple of those big chunky pieces in. Let's see, to offset it a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks really cool. Once I put some eyeliner on and black eye, once I put black eyeliner on, it should help set it off a little bit. I do love that green. That greeny yellow, that looks really pretty. That kind of made it look even fun. And then I'm gonna add a little silver, because there's silver in Christmas, right? Okay, yeah, that's looking way funner. Okay, and then I have this like really metallic silver that I'm gonna go into right here. Just a little tiny bit, just to offset the green a little and put it in there. Oh, like I said, these are easily manipulated. So, oh man, I wish I knew some topics. I love that. Okay, cool. All right, much better. I wish I had some topics to talk about. I wish I could think. I feel like I've talked about everything in my life. I wish I had some topics or some stuff people wanted me to talk about. Cool, I love that. Okay, much better. I know it could be more blended. A lot of it is my brushes aren't the best and they're older, and I did get some brushes for Christmas, so that will make it easier. I'm going to dip into that lighter green and mix the darker green to go underneath. I would do red. Oh, I should have tapped that off. Shit. I would have went in red, and I thought red would have looked cool, but I think it would have been a little much for today. And I'm really going to blend that out into smithereens, and then I might go in with a little bit of black. Right now it's looking a little crazy. Just let's trust that I can figure it out here. Like I said, I think it will look better once there's some black on my eyes. So, alrighty, let's go in and blend this a little bit better. Okay, let's just go in with the black and see what we can do. So I love this black gel liner. It's the Maybelline Lasting Drama. I use it not as an eyeliner. Actually, I'm going to do my regular winged liner first. I don't use that as an eyeliner. I use that as the waterline. Let me do my eyeliner and I will be right back. Okay, so I went in with black liner and I did my regular wing liner, put on tons of mascara, and I feel like it looks a lot better. Much cuter. Could definitely blend a little more, but it's good for me. So you guys, over the weekend, I bought my first pair in 25 years. Oh my God. I bought my first pair of bootcut jeans in so long, and I love them. I remember, like, okay, so when I grew up, I was born in 87. So I was like a real teenager in the early 2000s. I graduated in 2006. I graduated 8th grade in 2002. So I really was there for all of the trends. I'm not a millennial that thinks, so I'm not like the millennial that isn't wanting to keep up with the times. I love all the new trends. I love that all the kids are trying the new trends. I don't have this like need to battle or defend myself to these newer generations. I love it. And I feel like that's how you stay current and young, is kind of just evolving with the times and makeup trends, and you know, you don't have to at all. I'm not judging anybody that chooses not to, but I don't feel like I need to like battle with this younger generation. I love the new generation, and I think it's funny when people get like so upset that what they pick out and think is like early 2000s Y2K vibes, and it's not exactly what we wore, but that's okay. It's modernizing it a little bit, and I love it. So I haven't worn boot cut or flares since I was 20. So no, probably not 20 years, probably about 20 years ago. And I bought them and I love them, and I'll show them in the vlog for tomorrow. I am obsessed. They look so flattering, and they're mid-rise, which I never thought I'd wear because I have a big belly, but I'm really digging it and loving it. I think I'm gonna go with a pinker blush today just because I have green eyes. I love it. I did buy one pair of skinny jeans, and I do have to return them because they just are a little big on me. But I do love this boot cut and this flare look that's coming back. But I'm very much into like the 70s look as well, and the 90s look. So I love the flare. I think it looks really cute. It's very, very nostalgic for me and brings back some really fun childhood memories. But I love that it's a more modern spin on it, and I just really like the way it looks. So definitely let me know if you guys have transitioned back into flares yet, or these like boot cut boy straight leg jeans. I don't know, they're all just like super cute. The only ones I don't like are like the relaxed mom jeans, or like the ones that are real baggy. I like them on other people, but on me they look a little they just never look flattering. My trouble, and maybe someone can help me, and maybe I'm pretty sure the only place I'm going to find jeans that don't fit this way is Torrid. My issue always is because I have a bigger, like, not like a fupa, like and it's not necessarily like a belly apron, I would say, but I definitely have a lot of extra skin. I guess like a belly apron, but not an extreme one, I should say. And my issue with jeans is they always fit great in the leg, not great behind the knee, and they bunch in the crotch area, because and a lot of these curvy jeans are made for women who are like, they have more of like, not like a saddlebag in a bad way, but like they have that little more of a hip to themselves, and I don't have that. I've never had bigger legs. Even when I was heavy, I've always had kind of average to just normal size legs. So a lot of the curvy jeans don't fit me right in the crotch area and in the legs. That's where I'm having trouble fitting pants. So I tried petite to see if maybe that would help, but that just takes length off. My issue is, what the heck do I do about the crotch? They always bunch right in that crotch area, and they make my jeans look a little awkward. And I always have such severe camel toe in my pants. Even when I wear underwear and shapewear, I notice that I have issues with that. So I always tend to wear longer shirts when I wear jeans, which I don't always want to have to. I love that blush. I don't always want to have to. I'm going to do a little on my nose as well. So maybe somebody can suggest where they purchase their jeans if you have a similar body type to me. I'm very triangle, so I'm much bigger on the top. So my tops are 2X's typically. I'll wear any size, sometimes a 1X, sometimes a 3X. It just depends on the brand. And then if I wear leggings, they're either a large or an extra large because I don't have a big rear or anything. And joggers are always an extra large, and my jeans are either a 16 or an 18 depending on where I get them from. Yeah, that's my issue. I just have such trouble where it's looser in the crotch. But like I said, I am really loving these new pants. I thought at first when the Y2K look came back, I was like cringing because our style was very cringy, and I don't know why these kids love it so much, except that history repeats itself. Fashion trends repeat themselves. My thing is that when I dressed very something does not look nice. So I dressed much more like more of a hip hop style growing up. So I loved my Air Forces. I loved like Dickies jeans. And I loved to wear t-shirts and crew necks and hoodies. That was more of my style, more of like the hipper, like the more hip hop scene. I used to slick my hair back. I used to wear like all that stuff. Big hooped earrings. Sorry, my light just went out. Big hooped earrings. That was my favorite style back then. So like I didn't wear like a lot of the layered stuff or the dresses over jeans. That wasn't more my style. So at first I was kind of like cringing because I did more like those door knocker earrings, and I listened to a lot of hip hop, that kind of style. So at first I was like cringing because I didn't know what exactly the kids were going to bring back, but I just love it. I just love seeing kids. It just keeps things alive and fun, and I feel like some people get very touchy, and I'm not that type of person. I just feel like I love to see people just express themselves in any way they feel they need to. Like my sister and I laugh because we have such different styles. All three of us have very different styles. So I categorize myself currently. I either dress extremely girly, which is most of my wardrobe. I wear very girly things. I wear collars and dress shoes and mules, and I like to wear frilly things and fuzzy things. I am very girly. Or I dress very like almost like 90s inspired. So I'll wear flannels over hoodies with jeans, and so I do either very sporty looks or very girly looks. That's like my aesthetic. And then summer, I'm always in a dress. I would live in dresses, but it's too cold. So for my other sister, she either dresses like she just slept in bed for 6 days and hasn't washed and she's a total bum, or she dresses super duper cute and very boho-y. My sister Gabrielle, she is the middle child. Even though she really is the youngest, in all actuality, you would think she was the baby. She's not, but she's either in her husband's clothes looking like she just rolled out of bed and had been there for 6 years, or she's very boho inspired, very like hippie chic. And I do often have a little, I guess when I do my girly look, it's very like cottage core, boho inspired. So I'll wear like flowy dresses, boots, things like that. Now my other sister, who is the actual baby, is very inspired. She took on my mother. So she's very into like 80s glam. So she's more into like, she doesn't wear anything that's not black. Not gothic, although gothic is my favorite style. I love gothic. I watch gothic videos all the time. I love it. More like 80s glam. She likes the big hair and the curly big hair, and she likes lots and lots of volume and black lipstick and big black hair or big orange hair. She has a very eccentric style as well. And we all laugh because we're all just so very different, excuse me, when it comes to our aesthetics, I guess. I don't know what to wear with this. Maybe a nude. Yeah, this is good. What was my point? I don't know. Oh, just how style evolves. And then my daughter is very like, what is it, that Utah look? I don't know exactly what it is. But when I curl her hair, she likes the end straight, and she likes the big baggy mom jeans with the rips in them, and the tiny little crop tops, or the, you know, that new look that every girl does anymore, with the Converse or the whatever jeans she's wearing that day, and shoes. Very modern looking, and I love it. But it's just funny to see that all three of us have or all four of us really, because we're all girls, have very different styles. And it's just, we all have very different personalities, and we always laugh because we always say that me and Gabby are the very kind of like flighty ones, kind of the eccentric of the group. We're very if it wasn't for our sister holding us by the coattail, we'd walk out and we wouldn't look both ways. We're that type of people. And then we always say should have been the oldest. She's always holding us by our shirt tail like a mama kitten almost. And it's just funny just to see how different we all are, and just how we're the same and very different all in one. So this is today's look. I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll show you it a little bit better. So I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so that is the end of Vlogmas day 19, I think. And I just ended up running a straightener through my hair and kind of just curling the ends under and over, whatever. The green is throwing me off a little bit, so I don't know if I love it. But I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me, just chatting with you. And I think I would have liked this better if it had been a little more red or pink. I don't wear greens a lot, or blues. So I think it always throws me off just a little. It looks just a little strange. I don't know. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Tomorrow I will be going over, I'm going to actually do it right now and show you more in depth some of the clothes that I got, and these really cute pair of boots that are for Christmas, but my sister left them there, so I'm going to bring them back down to her to wrap for Christmas. But yeah, that's the end of today's Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow in the next Vlogmas.